Hello folks, Jerry and welcome back to RacingGamerSlovenia. Today we are gonna be taking a break from pink slipping just so we can take a look at a very special car that was released recently in the bronze crate makeover. Now you guys might be wondering why we're currently looking at the Matte Black Evo, and the reason for that is I have a friend on Racing Rivals. His name is AG Soldier and he donated a lot of cars to me in the past, but in the past couple of days he also donated 2 cars. This was one of them and it looks sick. But on the other hand, it really doesn't look that sick compared to the other car he donated. And here it is. This is the Ford GT350. This one in particular is maxed, no NOS. And it's fully customized with all of the items on it also come from the bronze crate. So, you know, the RS 2000 wheels, matte white, and of course the, I think that's purple underglow, and it's sick. I have to tell you that much. I am in love with the looks of this car. And yes, I said I'm in love with the looks of this car, not with the whole car, because there's one huge problem with this car and we're gonna get to it. But before we do that, I would like to give a huge shout out to AG Soldier. He's an awesome guy. Thank you for donating and supporting the show. Yeah, first off, this car is maxed on NOS. Also, before I actually got this donation, I had a matte black one prepared in my garage. Here it is, but you know, it doesn't look nearly as sick. I put NOS on this car, so you know, we can actually take a look at it maxed. And well, I think the setups are actually exactly the same, except this one is a bit heavier because it has NOS. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna take a look at doesn't really matter. We're gonna take a look at the NOS one, just in case. So there you go. Jumps up to 1666, so obviously it's up there with, you know, the fastest A-class cars. But I don't know, the world record is pretty close to that. I think it's 8.16 or something like that. I don't know, could be lower now because, you know, this car was recently released. The records are still being broken. But yeah, I am in love with the looks of this car. It really looks awesome. It's not very hard to tune as well. I would say that this uses the what do I call it? The common sense tune. There you go. And yeah, I mean, normal Mustang 2015 one is B class on this game, you know, and it was really underwhelming when it came out, honestly. Like, I have a bunch of them on my other account. They really aren't that great. I mean, you know, 1659 max, I think. You know, even the FPV GTP is faster than that. But you know, of course, eventually this had to come out, and it did. It's really awesome to look at least. And yeah. So, I mean, it looks like a normal Mustang, except, you know, the body kit and, well, these rims are custom. I guess I can as well show off the stock rims as well. Why not? I put turbo on this one because, well, turbo is superior 95% of the cases on the Racing Rivals, so yeah. But this car did actually come naturally aspirated. That means no conversions, no turbocharger or turbo. Wait, no turbo or supercharger. There you go. That's quality right there. And yeah, so basically, you know, you had to put both of them on. Also put NOS. Kind of ruined the car, but you know, I don't think this is gonna be a very competitive car, and I'm gonna get you know, to the reasons of that pretty quickly. So here are the stock rims. They fit the car pretty well. Actually, they look kind of similar to the 2015 normal rims from the Mustang, and you know, no body kits available, obviously, but you know, this car already has a very mean look to it, so there you go. So, okay, the other car is max no NOS, and it just happens to be at 1663. I don't think it's tuned or anything like that. We're just gonna ignore the fact that suspension was stock. I might have missed this, but there you go, suspension stage 2. Okay, just ignore that happened. But yeah, very mean looking machine, this one. And we're gonna refresh the game, and then we're gonna hop into a lobby and see exactly where is my issue with this car, because you know, it can't be perfect. It's Racing Rivals, come on. So yeah, I guess I can just jump cut all of this. Alright, so some of you might remember the Lamborghini Murcielago review I did a couple of months ago. and I had a very big problem with the car because of its launch. Like, I have a huge problem with launching the cars that, you're supposed to drop launch, you're supposed to, stop revving before the first light comes on. However, this car is in a new league of that because I don't think it's very launchable at all. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna stop revving as soon as the warning lights come on. That well, as soon as the launch button lights up. There you go. There you go. Now, as you guys can see, I hit a very, very poor time with that. Wow, it is broken. The sound is kind of delayed, like by a second. Okay. So, honestly, this is still the first time that I got a perfect launch with this car. I had to wait 0.3 of a second to actually launch it properly. So, this car, it's not really drivable, if you know what I mean. Yeah, so for this episode, I'm gonna be a noob and I'm not gonna use the drop launch. So you have been warned. I'm using this card as well first because it is maxed with NOS, so it's gonna give us the best time possible. But other than that, if the launch wasn't a pain in the ass, this could be a very competitive car. So let me just try to improvise here. Holy shit. Okay, yeah. Sound is delayed by over a second. Holy shit. I need to refresh this. This is pretty bad. Okay. Even though I just refreshed, so I don't know what's up with that. Sound definitely isn't helping. Okay. I don't know, maybe it's because I'm recording on 100 quality again. That could be the issue. I don't know. But when I was in the garage, it didn't seem to lag or anything, so this is pretty weird. Alright, let's see. There you go. This thing which won't load is just been around for the past couple of days for no reason. Okay, let's see. Oh, the sound is still very, very much broken. Okay. I'm gonna switch to 90% quality and then I'll see you guys right after. Alright, we should be back. It's been a couple of minutes. I refreshed the game and then it didn't get any better, so I had to restart BlueStacks. But here we are. The sound seems to be a little bit better, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna see what we can possibly hit. So I think that video, well, the previous part was around 7 minutes long, so okay. That I don't know, I still wanna try the 63 tuned one. It's not 63 tuned, but max no NOS and see how competitive that is. But it's still very difficult to launch that one as well, so that's not really ideal. Come on. Oh, holy shit! No, I didn't hit NOS! Fuck me, okay. That was lucky though. I'm gonna say that much. Okay, that was pretty dreadful though. The game is lagging on 90% quality. Do I have anything open? Am I downloading porn again? It's funny because I actually had to check. No, I'm not, but okay. 8.526. As you guys were able to see, I shifted at 8K because I do believe that this card is supposed to shift early because of its gear layout, I guess. I don't know, it doesn't really make sense, but I think it's very similar to the McLaren MP412C shifting, so there you go. That was a really lucky run though, so there's that, but I didn't hit NOS because it didn't register. Or maybe I just didn't hit it. I probably didn't hit it. I'm not gonna pretend like it wasn't my fault because it was. Okay, so we're gonna try this again. I'm not sure how this is gonna work. That might have been... That was pretty lucky. Okay. Let's see. No, I'm not supposed to do this, for fuck's sake. Yeah. No, if I remember correctly, on the McLaren shifting, you're supposed to shift the first gear late and all the other ones at 8K. So I guess that was part of the reason why that run really didn't go all that well. Okay. Game is lagging though, that's weird. Challenger, okay, so we have a Lambo Murcielago Racing Cars. That's A class, I mean that's S class, but doesn't really matter. I mean, at least we're not gonna get beaten by a bot, so there you go. Hey, it's a perfect launch with an early shift. That means I messed up. But you know, yeah, this car isn't drop launchable, that's for sure. So let's see, this was a bit of a better time, actually. So this car should be able to hit 8.2s. Okay. That kind of works. I mean, shit, no, I mean, this is max, so, you know, it really shouldn't have any trouble hitting 8.1s even. But, you know, I'm driving, so you can never be sure. Huh. Okay. Yeah, hey. Alright, so we're gonna have a go one more time in this car, then we're gonna switch to the max no NOS, even though we did run a run without NOS because I didn't press it apparently. Okay, so let's see. Let's race. Fuck, I always want to rev right at the beginning for some reason. It's a habit, I guess. Okay, that was dreadful anyway. I always shift early. This car has very long shifts. Gears, I mean. Not shifts, because, you know, you just press a button, that's it. But, I guess you know what I mean. That wasn't even an 8-second run, yeah. Forget that ever happened. We're gonna go and we're gonna show off the donation GT350 as well, because that one looks even sicker. But I really do love the look of the GT350 with a body kit. Actually, well, just, you know, with its normal body, because this car doesn't have a... I guess it has a factory body kit on it, there you go. So we're gonna refresh as well, because I guess that can fix things, right? And, oh, it's breaking, as usual, but 657. Oh yeah, this is in... like 12-hour circulations, I guess. We have 24-hour circulations in Slovenia. I don't know. Let's see, because it's currently like 6:57 p.m. here. It's 18:57. Okay, so the other GT350 should be here. We're gonna grab it. This one is a bit lighter, but you know, it doesn't have NOS, so we don't have that extra horsepower. Still, you know, could be used for lobby tunes. This car isn't very competitive, but it is a looker though, I'm gonna give it that much. So yeah, let's see how it looks first, right here. Even though, you know, it was already showing it, but I guess here's a bunch of more nice angles. I'm just gonna take some thumbnail pics right here. There we go. I mean, it looks really nice. Like, RS2K rims, probably one of the better rims in the game. And, yeah, I just love this car. So, now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna race a bot. Obviously. As we tend to do on here on Racing car reviews. So, how do I drive this? I mean, yeah, I'm just gonna take a gas. Oh, that was close. No, it was still shit. With that reaction time. Can we beat the bot though? I think we might have a chance. Yeah, we're gonna take that. Nice. So, you know, it wasn't even a 9-second run, but it was still pretty crap. So this car doesn't have NOS, as I've pointed out, so this it's gonna run a little bit slower. I think in the run where we didn't press NOS, we ran like a 8.5, which is pretty terrible for 63 lobby standards. However, you know, this car might be just like a low 63 instead of a high one, so I guess that explains why it's not as competitive as lobby tuned cars. That was... Why do I always shift early? It's like a habit. But yeah, according to this time, this car can actually do 8.4s, which is a good thing to know. It can probably do... It might be able to do 8.3s as well. I don't know. I really don't know. But yeah. I mean, still, the Z28s are much more competitive than this, obviously, you know. There are a bunch of different wrapped versions of the Z28, this is only crate, so this car also sells for quite a bit, I think 6 mil for a stock one or something like that. It's pretty ridiculous, so yeah, it's a very sick looking car. I cannot drive it, most of players probably can't just launch it. I think this is the only car in the game that's so far unlaunchable, or who knows, maybe I'm just terrible at the game. That's a possible reason, but you know, whatever. So yeah, how would I rate this car? Well, it's very nice to look at. It's not very competitive at all. I mean, it's a pain in the ass to drive. So, you know, basically, if we take the first two things, it's basically a turf car. So, but except it's not really. So I would give this car a 7 out of 10. If it would be, you know, easier to drive, this car would easily be a 9. So, well, thank you guys very much for watching. I'm Jerry, and I'm gonna see you in the next episode. And we're probably gonna be back to pink slipping by then. So, yeah, see ya.